What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe? How are we all doing this fine evening? It's a late one for us here in the UK. I haven't put out any content in a week right now, outside of doing the Friday night stream and tribe talks, because I've just kind of been a bit burned out and in my head quite a lot. I've also been ill, and that's kind of thrown me off. So I was supposed to go live like 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Couldn't bring myself to do it. But we're here now. How's it going, Trussell? How's it going, Foot? Greg, how you doing? Ametric Roberts, Marcus, Stephen, fair and good to see you, my brother. Mosmos, how you doing, bro? Roach, how are you doing? And Pabo Appa, good to see you again, sir. Hello, B-Wing is awesome, by the way, super fun. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. What's going on, Cosley? How you doing, dude? What's going on, Sotico? How you doing, brother? So yeah, there's no good reason as to why I haven't been putting out any content and haven't been streaming. It's just me being like, I really need to make content, I really need to stream, and you get paralyzed by inactivity. Don't know if that's ever happened to anybody else, but it's what's happened to me. And it sucks when I do that, so I just, even though it's really late and this will probably be quite a short stream, I wanted to rip the band-aid off and just do something. If that makes any sort of sense at all, just do something, so that at least I can say, hey, I actually went live. So that's something. Are you feeling better? Or is this, to quote the Beastie Boys, ill communication? I'm mostly better, Night of Knee. Yeah, I'm mostly better. It was just a cold I had for a couple of days. Sort of came on Sunday, Monday. Was hanging around. And now I feel mostly better. I can still feel it in my sinuses. It's, you know, it's not like man flu or anything. It's just a cold. It's just a cold. So yeah. Just chilling. Just chilling. I thought we'd... No, literally, Sotico, I really appreciate it, dude, but that is quite literally like the opposite of what I want to do. I know you mean well, dude. I know you mean well, and I do appreciate it, but I don't want that in my head right now. I just want to be me. So I hope you don't take offense, dude. It's nothing against you. I just don't want to have people chatting. I'm okay talking to my camera. That's all right. Hey, what's going on, Bay? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I feel everyone is getting that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah. And plus, you know, I was like, I felt such a compulsion to stream today. And today is obviously B-Wings come to the game, right? I haven't even done the marquee yet. And I know Arnold streams every marquee unlock. And if I'm going to do it, and he's going to be streaming, there's not going to be anybody chilling out in this chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm so offended, actually. How dare you? How very dare you? Yeah, I'll take it on the chin. I'll take it on the chin. What's going on, Kaijo, my brother? You better hurry up for the GAC unlock. I'm not going to be using it. We know that. We know that. I will do the unlock here. Maybe we'll do like a fight. Oh my god, we've still got our shot counter up from Friday night. Let's get rid of that. Don't want none of that, son. Yeah, I'm not going to be wailing on this, and I doubt I'll use it. Maybe I will. That game volume seems really high. I know you guys are currently muted for game audio, but it felt really high in my head. No clue what the hell it's even going to beat. Home one needs so much work. I think it's just because it gives you such a big boost at the start, but I don't know how it performs against like the GL Capital ships. What's going on, Burrito? No use to wail on it without Luke's X-Wing? Haha, yeah, bro. Let's get Red 5 in the game. That would be nice. That would be nice. Who knows what CG is doing? Fleet is kind of a mystery right now. It's kind of a weird position. You done brownie today as birthday cake? Oh, you made a brownie? And my mom has birthday today, so you know, a small party. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you had a nice time, brother. This birthday cake... Your mum. Ah, happy birthday to your mum, Kaicho. Luke, Biggs, and Wedge under Home 1 is your dream? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, that would be awesome. Any news about relic? Not yet. Not yet, Cosley. We don't have the release date just yet. Soon, TM? No, not soon, TM. I don't think it's imminent. I don't think it's imminent. I think we're gonna have more testing. Yet, more testing to try and find out, you know, where do we want to be? Because I don't think this is the last iteration. Maybe in a month's time. Maybe a little bit less. Who knows? Grab all these abilities. How dare it tell me... Are you sure you want to spend your highly, you know, limited resources on this ship? I'm like, yeah, why not? There's the big B-Wing playing out. I don't know yet, guys. I've literally just done the marquee. If you want, guys, I'll do a 5 pull of the B-Wing. I don't mind doing a 5 pull of the B-Wing. That's okay. It's, what is it, like 6,000 crystals? I don't think we necessarily need to, but I'll do it for the tribe at home. We'll do it for the memes. No worries, Skojo. No worries, buddy. Hello, good sir. Tribe, how is everyone? Oh, you won? We're good, bro. How you doing? Alright. I'm gonna do the reinforcements, because from what I gather, it is a reinforcement. That's obviously gonna be the case. We'll go ahead and grab this, throw him in. Seen some awful 12-pack pulls. Oof. I'm okay, thank you, Kojo. I'm okay, buddy. You've seen some awful 12-pack pulls. Well, that doesn't fill me with confidence, but I guess, you know... 5-pack's a 5-pack. I don't expect us to even hit the next star. That laser beam animation is really cool, though. That laser beam animation is cool. That was a very fast ult from Malevolence. What's he playing at? It's this Malevolence playing silly buggers over here. Just getting ultimate really quickly. It's a bit rude if you ask me. Guys, make sure you sign up to GAC. It's 4 minutes before lock-in. 4 minutes before lock-in, baby. Alright. So, I've just about got the crystals to do a 5 pull. Let's do that, right? Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure this is the thing that bothers me. This is 30 bucks, right? It's the same as a marquee pack. But in the marquee pack, you get 5 Omicron materials. 5 Omicron materials. That alone is worth like a tenner. Well... you know, there or thereabouts, right? And you don't get... what do you... get ship ability materials? Okay. Ship mats? Alright. Training droids? It's like, what? Seems like such a rip. Alright. Let's go for it. You had Malevolence instant ult as well? Yeah, it must be coded that way. How scary would it be for a Fracture for Malevolence team? A Fracture would be quite nice. Oh, wow, we got double 5s, dude. Double 5s, we got boned. Double 5s and a couple of 7s. I'll take it, sir. I'll take it. Thank you, everybody. Amazing. Getting 1 5s kind of sucks. Getting 2 5s really sucks. Alright, where is this? Oh, come on. Swing. Swing, swing, be swing. Let's upgrade it. That ain't worth that much in cash. Current country. In my country, cash, it's over $100. Whoop. That's kind of rough. That's kind of rough, my brother. We don't like none of that. Have I done this? I have done this. Amazing. Let's grab this. Throw it on. Relock in. I've got 2 minutes yet. I want to get that extra... I'm not going to be using this ship, guys. I ain't going to be using the B-Wing, I don't think. But yeah, absolutely. Relock in. You can hear in my voice that I have no energy at all. Yeah, I've just... last week was just a killer, dude. Last week was a killer. It was a long week. I got ill. Lots of traveling. Far too much socializing for an introvert like me. My social battery isn't exactly large. And being around, you know, 40 other work colleagues for 2 days straight does a lot to a guy like me. So yeah, fun times in the hood. Quick, relock in. I think I scared it. Let's restart. Come on. So yeah. That and being ill. And I'm pathetic when I'm ill. I'm absolutely pathetic. I'm glad we're getting more ships, especially to fill out the roster of Forgotten Cat. I agree, Burrito. It is actually quite nice to have lifters. Home 1 has needed a lifter for ages. For an absolute age, right? Radis is still languishing. Finalizer is also... let's be honest. Finalizer is not in a great place. It's not in a phenomenal place. The Endurance got massively uplifted by the Marauder, which was great. Malevolence is kind of sketch right now. It can do some stuff, don't get me wrong. But it does some stuff by borrowing ships from other fleets. So it's just kind of weird. Not dollars, but zloty. Or is it pole bucks? Pole bucks. Hey, what's going on, Dave? How you doing, good sir? We really do appreciate all the content. Thank you, Tico. Hope you're now awesome as to see you're live or posted. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, like I said, it's been a little bit, you know, not great this week for me, but hopefully we'll bounce back. Because you guys know, normally I'll do a giveaway for this. And we'll do a giveaway. I just haven't spoken to Meathead about it. We'll do some sort of giveaway. I can't imagine it will be an interactive giveaway. I'll probably maybe do like a wheel if you guys want to have a giveaway. You'll have to let me check with Meathead first to make sure he's cool. That sort of thing, because I can't force him to give shards away, obviously. I'll have to ask him, but it's just, I've just been in my head too much. Got the potential for more separate. We do have the potential. We could absolutely get more. Finalizer is absolute bobbins. Tarkin with the Separatists can take it out even at low gear. I mean, yeah. There's a heck of... to be fair, a lot of fleets can take out a lot of fleets, right? I four-man most Malevolences with the Negotiator. That's a little bit overkill, but it's good banners. It's like 75 to 76 banners, I want to say. It's really good banner efficiency. So that's what I tend to do. But that's because we have a lot of fleets and a lot of them get saved for offense these days. Finish the Separatist fleet when? Indeed. Camera looks good. Still holding up then? Yep, this is my new camera. I do want to get a new lens. But I don't know if I spoke about... I probably did speak about this before. But I spent $1,600 on this, which is way too much money on my credit card. And I got it, and the functionality is great, and I think that the camera quality is great. And now I want to get myself a lens that's going to be... It's got a much lower, what's called, aperture. Essentially, it's how much light the camera lets in, basically. Is a wider lens, basically. And what that will do is it will give me a better depth of field. And by better, I mean, actually, it'll give me a much narrower depth of field so that the camera focusing on me will blur my background quite a bit. And you can do background blur digitally, but it looks shit, in my opinion. And having a nice, authentic, actual background blur from having a high aperture camera lens, I think would look really good. But for me to do that, it's going to cost me, you know, minimum like an extra 400 pounds, up to about 1,000, depending on how much I want to spend. And I'm thinking, I'm spending way too much on hardware for a guy my size. Like, I shouldn't be spending this much on cameras and lenses and shit like that, but I enjoy it. The only bummer about the B-Wing lifter for Home 1 is that it makes the probability of Red 5 just a little bit lower. Bubba Joe, we can always have hope. Rebellions are built on hope. Loved being in Warsaw in 2010. Enjoyed Truskvaka, Lodi, Pierogi. Did I write it well? Oh, so maybe Night of Me was in Warsaw. Truskvaka, Lodi, Pierogi. I don't know where those places are, but I guess they're in Poland. Can I go on a limb and predict that maybe there's an itch to make other content? If so, my advice would be just go for it. Life and time. There's always an itch to do other content. Don't get me wrong. Like, in this last 4 days, basically, where I've not really done any content, I've been playing a lot of Digimon. I don't even like Digimon. I'm not a Digimon fan. But they released a new RPG on Friday, And I love RPG games, and it's basically just like a Pokemon game. And I like Pokemon games. So I've spent like 40 hours playing that. Because I'm like, I should be making videos, I should be streaming, but instead I'm just going to shut off and just play that. It's fucking stupid, man. Oh well. My guess is that these two ships will be Red 1 requirements, but there will be a legendary pilot. That's the real bottleneck later. Oh, that would be interesting. Sorry, somebody said something about Fury class interceptor. Our last conquest ship. We had the Fury class. We had the interceptor, but I think the interceptor was before that. It might have been. Might have been. Hey, what's going on, Felragon? How you doing? No places but food. Truska, strawberry, Lodi, ice cream, pierogi. Oh, not places, food. Gotcha. Yes, Pabu Appa, that's what I've been playing. Step 1, buy fancy lens. Step 2, huh? Step 3, maybe profit. Dave, you get it. I mean, I would feel better when I looked, because I obviously look at myself all the time. I've got my camera is here, right? Hello, camera. And then my shitty little 15-inch monitor is here, which I've got my stream stuff on, so I can see all my OBS and my chat and stuff. So I look here a lot, and I can see myself. And I've got a little pop-out screen from my camera, which my last one didn't have, which also shows the lens and stuff like that. So I see what's going on. So having a fancy lens will make me feel better. I also need to get like a prompter, so I can look directly at you guys while seeing the stream stuff. It'll be great. Hey, what's going on, BSC? How you doing? You played it for 4 hours last night? Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like I said, I think my save is at like 30 to 40 hours deep at this point. Are we drinking again? I'm drinking some rather wonderful old Pulteney right now. It might be a Tuesday, but new ship, homeowner is even worth chase. Well, apparently the B-Wing does a lot for the home one. It's fun. It is fun. I do enjoy it. The only place they went was my stomach. Hell yes, Nee. I'm writing my own tabletop RPG Star Wars game set, hoping to start an actual play series. That would be awesome, dude. Just hard to find people for it? Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. You know, everybody's got shitloads of commitments, and trying to give their time up is a big ask. It's a big ask. We only has the 4, haven't we? So Red 5 will be the Conquest unit, Sarah. I don't think... Well, I mean, the next Conquest era is the... unit is the Stranger. So he's going to be around for 3 months. And we haven't even finished Maz yet. So Maz has still got another week, I want to say. Week before she's gone. And then it'll be a 2-week break. And then it will be the 3 months working up to the Stranger. So what we get for the next Conquest unit is anybody's guess. Speaking of Conquest, what do you want to see in Khmer? What would I like to see in Khmer? I would like to see him be a powerful unit that... Obviously, Conquest units I want to be fun, right? I want Conquest units to be a lot of fun. I like GAC as a game mode, but I already say it's oversaturated as it is in terms of teams, right? We have too many powerful teams and not enough good defensive teams. I don't think CG can... Or maybe CG don't even want to code like a powerful defensive team. Because maybe they're seeing it as unfun and stuff. But there are a lot of solutions and not enough problems when it comes to defense on GAC. And whilst my heart of hearts is like, I want Khmer to have triple GAC Omicrons and be awesome in a Sith team in GAC. At the same time, I'm like, does that really change anything for GAC? Is it's just another offensive team that we can take and have fun with? I don't know what I want. Maybe I want him to lift C. To actually lift C, not like Bane does. I don't feel like he has a team. He doesn't... I don't feel like he belongs anywhere. I feel like he is a Sith, because he is a Sith. I don't feel like he'll be a Darkside Unaligned Force user. And the real risk of if you make him a Darkside Unaligned Force user, he gets thrown in with the Seer team. And then you've got Seer, Malako, Starkiller, Maul, all under one team. And that would be terrifying. What about Smuggler's Run 3? What about it, Tempest? Indeed. Where are we going to see that? I'm on some very overpriced Mortlack whiskey tonight. The whiskey is decent, but it comes in a very pretty box. Dave, see, that's a killer, isn't it, bro? That is an absolute killer. Like, they can put some mediocre whiskey in a really pretty box, and you're like, I like that box, though. How crap the bonus drop rate has been. 2 Zeta mats out of 42 sims. I did triple Cantina NG refresh this morning, and I got 5 Zeta mats out of that. So that's like, you know, 360 energy plus whatever was left over that had accrued overnight. So I didn't feel hard done by it, but I also don't like. I'm not invested in getting Zetas. I don't care. I don't need Zeta mats. So it's like I'm not fussed either way. But I haven't looked into the drop rates. He could be considered Old Republic. No, he would be, if anything, it would be High Republic. Because that era is right at the end of the High Republic. The Old Republic is much older. Kamir says he's not a Sith, and the databank also says that. I thought he said you guys would call me a Sith. Have I read any of the Star Wars books? I have read the Thrawn trilogy. And I started one of the High Republic books, and I couldn't get through it. I was just like, nope. Give C one of those awesome-looking Emperor guards, the Praetorian Guards. Yeah, that would be awesome, Roach. Any idea which character will be added to Proving Grounds? Next guess is Jocasta. See, I don't track Proving Grounds because I never play it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Jocasta. Thank you, Nika. I'll go ahead and read that, because I am curious. I am curious. What do they say about our good friend Kamir? With specialized cortosis gauntlet and mask permanently twisted into a frightful grin, the stranger with a red-bladed lightsaber appears out of thin air. While some call him a Sith, little is known about this Darksider who's been training with May Anisea in secret, hiding his face from his pupil. When needed, he adopted the alias Kamir, acting as a shiftless drifter and a supplier with who seemingly cares. Okay, none of that says he's not a Sith. While some may call him a Sith, little known of this dark side user. So, is there Kamir? I'm confused. Okay, so there isn't a separate one for Kamir. But nothing there doesn't say he's not a Sith. Have I tested yet? Have I tested what, Wishy Washy MC? Pretty sure Jocasta is the next Proving Grounds. Thank you, Dave. Have you got Maz yet or not? Maz doesn't unlock. I've got her on the tester account. But Maz doesn't unlock over here until the end of Conquest. So we've got another 5 days and 20 hours. Wikipedia says he's a Sith. Thank you, Jack. Proving Grounds follows the order of the characters came out. Yes, yes they do. It'll be Ezra next. Oh, Ezra is next. Is Ezra not on Proving Grounds yet? Luthen was our last additions. So I guess it's Ezra then. Drop rates that I've experienced for Zeta are about 1% of energy spent. So 1 per 100 energy. Consistent with... Yeah, that sounds about right, Bubba Joe. Oh, the B-Wing? No, I've unlocked the B-Wing, but I haven't done anything with it. I just did the marquee missions. I just did these marquee missions, basically. That's a good point. Shouldn't there be a quest that'll give me 5 mod challenges? I obviously can't do mod challenges right now. Let's go ahead and refresh that energy. Boom. Get some free shards, baby. Booyah, 20 shards. Thank you, sir. Oh, look at all this stuff. You son of a gun, I need an extra day. Good times. Good times. What's going on, Camera Ravioli? How you doing? GAC tomorrow? GAC tomorrow. GAC tomorrow it will be. Let's see who we're facing off against. Darth Nihilus, the great sucky sucker himself. 13 mil, so I've got 1,000,000 GP on this dude. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, so he doesn't have Hondo just yet. Cool. Alright. How's your Datacrons looking, my buddy? Old buddy, old pal? He's got Adrad. He's got good Datacron investment. For where we're at right now, this is better than me. This is better Datacron investment than me, and I put a lot into my Datacrons. I'm pretty sure my Cosmic Plunder is better than that, though. That's peculiar. Yeah, my Cosmic Plunder is much better. But he has a lot of this. I mean, granted, I do have a lot of the FDCs. I maxed out the FDCs, basically. And then I've got 3 level 9s. For some reason, CG is kind to me. The Star Killer Lightspeed bundle is $50, but for me it's $35. Ah. Must be. They're giving you a $15 discount? Don't ask. Don't ask, dude. Just take it. Take it and run. He's a Sith apprentice who's looking for his own apprentice, as they all are. Darkside Ray would make sense. The 4 million limit for the permanent Lightspeed bundles has been so unfortunate for me. I literally passed 4 million a few days earlier just to play Hard Conquest. Have I done my conquest today? I have done my conquest today. What feats am I missing still? Accuracy down. Yeah. Nothing important. I've basically just been farming the bonus node and then casually every day just doing a couple of pirate battles. Just going in and being like, yeah, let's do some pirate battles over here. And then the rest of it has just been, let's go back to Sector 4 and just farm Datacron materials, because that's what makes sense to me. Arnold and their viewers have just joined. Well, thank you everybody at the Kyber Club. Thank you, Arnold. Hope you've had a good stream today. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. You're free to play, so it don't matter. Oh, well, that's fair, Mosmos. That's fair, bro. That's fair. Your opponent is a bundler with 3 GLs. Malgus, Jar Jar, and Exec. That's, well, I mean, Burrito, it really depends on what your roster's like. Does that seem insurmountable to you? We just got raided by the Empire. We did indeed. The Kyber Empire just crossed 8 mil GP in your account. Good job, Marcus. Congrats, bro. Congrats, my brother. How to beat a GL Hondo with 4 Territory War Omicrons and 395% armor pen with good the good abilities on Datacrons. Juan, that's pretty rough, dude. What's the team setup? It's not a fun team to face. Hey, what's going on, AKNB? How you doing? Are any of the bundles going to come to the rest of us? What, the Lightspeed bundles? I know a lot of them were made permanent, right? I think it's the early ones were made permanent, but I don't know if... I wouldn't be surprised if we get more in the future. Wouldn't be surprised. What's going on, Alibaba? And the 40 rebels. What's the verdict on the B-Wing, guys? I don't need more, I need the old ones. I thought the old ones are the ones that went in. Like the old Ray and Slacker ones. Or do you mean different old ones? I need old ones, just not those old ones. Oh, hang on. So, are you saying that the Lightspeed bundles are only permanently available for people below 4 million GP? That's a really weird choice. You want a Bo-Katan? But she's like... Mosmo, she's like one of the easier ones to get. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me... I like the... This is quite funny. This recommended place is supposed to tell you what characters to farm. The game is just like, no, don't farm anything. We have no recommendations for you. We have absolutely none. Fallow Mallow, thank you so much for the subscription on Prime over there. Appreciate you, good sir. Weird comp with Resistance. Resistance X-Wing and Kylo Shuttle, but dunks on Executor. Wow, you guys went all off into the deep end testing some weird and wonderful things, right? Whose idea was it to be like, yeah, let's go Resistance X-Wing and Kylo Shuttle to take on Executor? That's mental. Oh, thank you so much, Emperor's Crusader. My salutations to North India. Farm Sortie, I guess. I've already got Sortie. See? I mean, she's only Relic 5. What did I do recently? I mean, nothing special, but I took Jin and K2SO to Relic 7. I know that's really nothing special, and their mods are still garbage, but they're there. They're loud and proud. Just because we have that Datacron active right now. We've got this Adrad Datacron, and this thing looks mental. I'm a Mando fan. I don't care. Give me my bow. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, she's not that difficult of a farm because a lot of people have got Executor already, right? So you're going to have Beskar Armor Mando. So you only need Keller and Beck, which a lot of people get for the raid anyway, because he's pretty decent in the raid. And then you need Paz, Nige 12, and Grogu, right? And that's just 2 characters, not 3. Sure, they all need to be Relic 7, which is a little bit steep, and you do, if you want to unlock her, you do want all the Zetas as well, which again is pretty painful. But it's just like 4 characters to R7. It's pretty easy. Sure, they require Chirotech, but I'm pushing for it on my alt account at the minute. Pushing it for it on the alt account. Who else have we got in our bracket this week? Wookiee Lightspeed Bundle. Love to have them at R7. Sam, I'm with you on that one, Sam. I'm with you on that one. Because my Clone Wars Chewie is still like Gear 4. And my Tarful is Gear 12 still. My Tarful has been Gear 12 since the Jedi Knight Cal event dropped. And I was like, I'm not over-gearing on this dude. Gear 12 is the requirement. Gear 12 he stays at. So I would quite like to have a Lightspeed Bundle to take those guys up to any Relic level, really. I'll be like, yeah, that's good. Love the look of the Adradcron. I think it'll catch a lot of people out, although presumably Gas would waltz through it. Gas would, eventually, yeah. Yeah, definitely. You don't really have the damage to take out a Gas team. And you get a lot of buffs on that. You get a lot of buffs on an Adrad team, and that ramps his offense quite a bit. So, yeah, I imagine Gas would... it wouldn't be clean banners, but he would probably win, yeah. Oh, so no counter for GL Hondo in Territory Wars. I'm trying to remember what we used, dude. I genuinely can't remember. I genuinely can't remember what we use. Leia is usually the default, right? Using Leia as the default. I can't remember what we use in TW. We don't face a lot of it. What fleet should we put on defense now? Oh, so genuinely, my stance on that is save pretty much all of the offensive meta fleets for offense. You could set them defensively. The one thing you really don't want to set is this. So do not set Executor. If you want, maybe to get lucky, you can throw in a Leviathan. Can it get countered? Abso-flippin-lutely. I would do trash. I would do trash with Leviathan and then try to out-efficiency your opponent on defense. Just try and be more efficient than them. Because that's like Executor is basically dead on defense now because the turtle is a thing. The Rogue One ship just ruins it. It's completely worthless now. Unless you're being crazy and for some reason setting your profundity with turtle on defense, and that's a terrible, terrible idea. Don't do that. Take your profundity for offense to take care of anybody that sets Executor on defense. If they set Leviathan on defense, you can also counter that. So there's a win on both sides for now. CG still is looking into that matchup, aren't they? Executor to offense can take down pretty much anything that isn't running the turtle, right? And then you've got things like Negotiator, or you've got your Empire fleets. You know, you should be able to full clear pretty well with those. I don't have Lord Vader and GL Hondo, but your recommended teams is only Bad Batch for Lord Vader, not any pirates. See, not even CG recommends people farm the pirates. Weird. Balin or Ahsoka? Ahsoka a bit further for me, but improves my Snips and Rex. Zetas and Omis are tights. I would definitely get Balin first. Because it also gives you great mothers. And that's two really good teams. Whereas Ahsoka is not that great, especially if you don't have Ezra. And is very, very costly to get. I would sooner get Hondo than Ahsoka personally. Super lazy on Tarful. And that will be very useful for TB. I mean, it's very useful. Might be a bit of a stretch. We clearly need to completely redo our defense. Slacker's got to come off because I don't have a First Order Cron. Lord Vader. Can Lord Vader stay? He could theoretically, but everybody right now is just going to Bo-Katan Mandalore it with the Rolo Cron. So it's not really that useful on defense. Can this stay? Yes, absolutely. This is now useless, so we can definitely get rid of that team. If anything, we will probably look to throw Ezra back over here. What have we got? Yeah. We've lost all of our defense crons. That was fun while it lasted. Ability block all the time, armor penetration. That's not that useful. Not that useful. I'll have to find something that's going to be useful. Maybe I'll just get a 25% turn meter cron, right? RJ with the $2. Thank you, sir. It's hanging well. How are you doing, sir? 25% turn meter over there. Health steal. Those stats are... I mean, 26% health is kind of okay. Turn meter. I mean, that's more health. Still crap stats, though. Less health. Crap stats. Okay, so far, that's kind of the winner. This is not going to be my defense, obviously. The Special Forces TIE Fighter Pilot Cron beats Pirate King Hondo teams, and their crons better. That's good to know, Em. Thank you, buddy. Make Executors great again. No, Wombat. We've had plenty of Executor greatness. It's now is the time for the Executor to suck. When Sortie's Cron works, it is so much fun. Used to be GI leading Inquisitors, no Reaver all armies. Yeah. Any updates about Relic Delta? So we've had the new stage of testing since Friday. That testing is still ongoing. Presumably we're coming to the end of the test. However, I imagine we'll either get an extension or we'll see some more changes in the near future. Ray. This guy doesn't have Hondo, so we might as well have Ray on defense. Is the Barris Cron still around, or did the Barris Cron disappear? I've completely lost track of what's available now. I think the Barris Cron is gone. It's definitely gone, isn't it? Because we lost all of our defense crons. Yeah, cool. So what would I put with Ray instead? Well, to be honest, Ezra would go better in the Ray team. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. This is still not going to survive. So we're better off having Ezra in the Ray team. Okay. That's good to know. I'll set Hondo on defense this time. I didn't make use of him for most of last time. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get the Silvo Cron. That's the wrong unit. Want Vane in there. Chirpacron is still like Barris? A little bit, yeah, but probably not as nice. And, oh, yeah, we do have like a Ray-themed Datacron with the Unaligned Force users, but I didn't roll a Ray Cron, because the fast ult would have been quite nice. And this level 3 was actually pretty good for a Ray team. That's quite nice as well. Yeah, if that CO1 was Ray instead, armor pen is quite nice, crit damage is quite nice. This ramping damage would be also nice. Whenever Dark Side critically hits an enemy, and it dispel debuffs and gain 5% turn meter. Dark Side, Light Side, Online Force user uses special ability with 3 debuffs. Yeah, that would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. Boop, 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 boop. See, we're in a weird place now. We're in a very weird place. I could probably set layer on defense and not worry about it because the enemy doesn't have Hondo. No Hondo on defense anymore. Definitely not setting that. So, I mean, nice amount of tankiness. I'm guessing we've lost all of our 15% bulk crons. Yeah. Who gets your Wampa cron now? So who gets the Wampa? Well, probably Wampa. Or are you using who am I using it against? I wish we had another week to collect cron material. Ah, it's always this way, Daily. Like the first weekend for 3v3, it's new Datacron set and sets just dusted, so you lose out on a crap load. But everybody's in the same boat. Everybody's in the same boat, so it's kind of like we're all feeling bad together. Oh, we've got trench on the back here. And I do have a trench cron. But I don't think I'll run Django. I think I'd rather run Newt instead of Django. I think this is more of an annoying team. Hopefully I've still got some semi-decent mods on these guys. Not really. 289. 308. That'll do. GG. Wonder why I was running GG. We could also put Iden in the back wall for fun. Oh, gosh, I don't think I remodded Iden though. Oh, well, she's still running something. It's not fabulous, but it's something. So we could run Stormtrooper, but he's not really modded. How's Shore Trooper running? Not really modded. So it'd be Range Trooper, isn't it? Is Death Trooper got anything on him? Not really. I'm guessing my Scout Trooper is somewhere else. That's fine. Don't really think this is going to do anything. What up, Aatrox? How you doing, bro? I wish they would just switch 5s and 3s. Always thought rough the first week of the first week or two of 3s don't have enough crons. Yeah. Yeah, it does get a little bit funky. I'm doing okay, buddy. Iden and Imperial Troopers are a real pain for me to beat. I mean, the Wampa cron still exists. Ah, okay, that's where it is. Yeah, I don't think we need to have this DTMG. In fact, maybe we can just throw Iden here. With Range Trooper. And throw that on. Why not? I'll just throw awkward stuff on the back wall. We'll just throw the awkward stuff on the back wall. The FDC stuff, basically. The new FDC stuff goes on the back wall. Why not? Why not? Is this where the beautiful bald swigger streamers live? It is, Hans. It is, but this beautiful bald swigger streamer is out of whiskey. Give me a moment. Alrighty. You don't really spend on crons? Oh, everybody should spend on Datacrons, man. They're such a good investment. Like, Datacrons are banging. They're banging, bro. I feel like I should fix that camera now, because I've got my new camera. I feel like my actual camera on this particular scene is not ideally set up. I feel like we should be a bit bigger. Not quite that big. Maybe something more like that. Maybe something more like that. But then I'm not, like, in the center of the box, so we're just going to move ourselves over. Something like that feels a little bit better. Feels a little bit better. What about Jedi Master Mace? Is he better on defense or offense? He's not great, just in general in GAC, truth be told. Pavel, thank you so much for being a new subscriber on Prime. I appreciate you, good sir. How do you feel about the new FTCs? Kinda don't mind them being good, but not great game breaky. Yeah, Dave, that's pretty much where I'm at with them. As much as I benefit from them, the angry rate... Yeah, so... I agree. These new Datacrons are not nearly the same levels of power that we had with the Hodacron and the SWGoH. So I prefer this level of power for focused Datacrons. I don't like insanely powerful Datacrons. I like them powerful and like them fun. So like the Wampacron is a good example of what I consider to be a really good Datacron, because it's like it's got quite broad use, and on the character that's used on Wampa for offense, for example, it's like specifically very good in certain situations, right? You can do stuff like, I can take on a Leia team, or I can take on a Jabba. That's really cool, but it's restricted to just using Wampa. Alternatively, you can throw it on for the stat boost onto any team, and that's still really strong. Whereas things like the SWGoH was just like, that can just decide a game match within the first battle. And that's not fun. That's not fun. That's like when we had the Great Mother's Cron, when we had the Lord Vader Evasion Cron with 0 cooldowns. I don't like that level of power for a Datacron. I prefer something a little more aligned to this. Do I have a GL layer unlock guide? I do, Kenny. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. It goes over everything, including the annoying Sector 2. So just give a search for it on my channel, you'll find it. Do you think Slacker is still worth putting on defense? With the Alphabetti Spaghetti Cron, probably. I feel like he's better used on offense, but that new Datacron for him, I don't think I've got a First Order Cron to show you. So over here, you want to have the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter Pilot Cron. So this one over here, this is very powerful, especially with Rey. So 100% potency, nobody really cares about that. Whilst Slacker is active, the TIE Pilot can't be defeated. Whilst First Order allies have advantage, they ignore taunt. These two things alone are super strong for a Kylo team. Advantage, ignore taunt, can't kill the crappy pilot while Slacker is alive. Whenever the ally in the fit leader slot or First Order TIE Fighter Pilot is damaged when they have advantage, stun the enemy for 1 turn, which is irresistible. So if you hurt Slacker or if you hurt the TIE Fighter Pilot, you get stunned irresistibly. Whenever an enemy is stunned, the TIE Fighter Pilot's abilities do 5% bonus damage, stacking to a maximum of 200%. He and the ally in the leader slot gain 10% max health until the end of the encounter, make them both more tanky. And if the ally in the leader slot is Slacker, he gains 5% ult charge every time an enemy is stunned. And obviously you can do stuns with Slacker on his first special. Whenever a stunned enemy is defeated, they can't be revived. The ally in the leader slot gains a bonus turn, and the allied leader and First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter Pilot recover 100% health and protection. It's just nuts. Like, this is crazy. It's really, really good. So that on defense, if you went Slacker, Alphabetti Spaghetti Pilot, and Darkside Rey, it's pretty mental. Now, as to what you want, kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. I would probably go for the bonus turn on defeat, or this 100% more damage if you've got full health and protection. Both of those are good. Like, this is nice, but honestly, I would probably go for bonus turn first. Like, defeat an enemy, take a bonus turn. That's really nice. Jedi Master Mace Windu is straight offense, in my opinion. C beats him easily, and they're kind of glass cannon-y. Yeah, I guess, Dave, I just haven't found a use for him on offense. I've taken him on offense a couple of times, and I never come away thinking, I'm so glad I had Mace for offense for this. You draw when my opponent puts Slacker in defense with the new Datacrons, because I enjoy making my Pirates Datacrons first turn. Because I enjoy making my Pirates damage immune first turn. Apologies. Yeah? I'll see how Hondo holds up in 3s. I didn't really get to use him in 5s. FTC should majorly boost an offensive team, individual, or less significantly boost them defensively. Even in low Kyber, I could shut off half the map with Slacker FTC on defense, which is dumb. Agreed. You've got the 100% damage one? Still good, Aatrox. But why attack the pilot when you can just straight up kill Slacker with Jedi Knight Revan, Pow, and Master Qui-Gon Jinn? Jedi Knight Revan, Pow, and Master Qui-Gon Jinn? What? How is that going to kill Slacker before you die? I don't understand how that counter would work, Epic. Yeah, like there's no... You're misunderstanding. It's when you attack the TIE Fighter pilot or Slacker, you're going to get stunned. It's not just the TIE Fighter pilot. Yeah? So where is it? Whenever the ally in the leader slot or the pilot is damaged, so if you ever hurt Slacker or you hurt the pilot when they have advantage, you're going to get stunned. So you use an AoE, you're going to get stunned. Then you're going to die because Slacker has got half your teams. So like Jedi Knight Revan does his, you know, AoE turn meter swap. He gets, he can't get stunned. You know, he can get stunned. So he'll be stunned irresistibly, and then you die. Yeah, no, that won't work. And particularly because Slacker's focus goes directly to Jedi Knight Revan as well. He's got a high target priority. What do you think of the new permanent lightspeed bundles? I'm still confused, Illumi Lumi. I'm a little bit confused by them because I thought they were just permanently made available, right? But I think people were suggesting that if you've got over 4 million GP, they disappear. Basically, bane it and done? Yeah. Yeah. Bane it and done. Like, Bane can't be stunned, I don't think. I think Rule of 2 prevents stuns. Maybe I'm going mad. Boom. Ability blow. Yeah, stun. Immunity to stun. Bane probably works quite well. You just have to kill Slacker before he saps all of your accuracy. Jedi Knight Revan is immune to stun and ability block. Is he? Huh? I could have sworn I've poked a Revan to stun before. See, kit's too long these days. I can't remember what characters do what. Revan. Guessing it's on hero. He is immune to stun and ability block. Well, there you go. There you go. So he won't get stunned, but the allies will. Wonder if it would be better to put Crew in with Slacker instead of Rey with that Datacron. He will taunt, so more time for Slacker to ramp. As he has a stun, he can also contribute to the level 9 ability. Yeah, I mean, it might be, Vin. It might be. Some testing to be done. But then it feels like kind of a waste for your Rey then, doesn't it? I think in particular in 3s, Rey's AoE damage just does so much out the gate. I feel like it's kind of bad. Is your Bane at R9? It is. What's the next? We haven't decided on the next sub goal just yet. Because I've been too hesitant to actually go ahead and check. Been too hesitant to go and check. That doesn't help, does it? Can I not? Oh, I can't see it from there. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me see the Google Forms. Let's see how people have responded to my R9 sub goal. That would be it. 91 responses so far. '91 responses. Some guy was like, Sana Staros, IG-86, Tarful, Jedi Knight Guardian, Resistance Pilot, Chief Chirper, Ugnaught, TIE Fighter Pilot, Clone Wars Chewie, Akbar, Aura, IPD, or in full name, Imperial Probe Droid Big Love. GL Ray, already done. Already done GL Ray. GL Ray. Pow, Invis Nest. Bodhi, Nest, which is also Invis Nest. Mandalorian, Dengar. Dengar, Dadbod Boba. Bosk. Dadbod Boba. Mando. I'm going to assume that that's the Mandalorian. Zori Bliss. Afra. GL Ray. It's another one that needs to go. Farm Boy Luke! Somebody put Farm Boy Luke in. Which Ewoks aren't R9 yet? Need to pick a new sub-goal. Many of them. Revan is so new, no reason to know his kit, plus lots of words. Yeah, so many words, dude. So many words. Where is this form available? It was in my Discord, Dave, but I can link it. I can link it. One sec. It was from Friday, I want to say. I want to say it was from Friday that we hit that goal, because I think GLD came in and just dropped a stinker. It might have been 2 Fridays ago, in fact. Yeah, 2 Fridays ago. So that's the form. Should we check it now? Revan is so new. Which Ewoks on R9? Where is this form? A thought just came through to my mind. Now that HO, Hondo Onaka got lifted, could Execute... Oh, Home 1 got lifted. Could Executrix see something similar in the future? Maybe, Mosmos. Maybe, buddy. Who knows? Who knows? Jedi Knight Guardian, Ray. I'm assuming that's GL Ray again. Boss... Jedi Consular, Pow, Ray, once again, GL Ray, Hera, Syndulla, Bodhi Rook, GL Ray with an A, GL Ray, R9, I would rather you are mine. Aww. R9, I would rather you are mine. Aww. Bodhi Rook, Pow, Cup, oh, Great Mothers, that's a sick one, BB-8, Fennec. Akbar. Ew! Somebody voted Akbar. Oh, Dave, you managed to make your way to the Discord? Have I noticed and not noticed? Have I noticed and not noticed you being in the Discord? You'll have to give me your name in the Discord, sir. But yeah, it's in the announcements channel on the Discord on the 24th, I want to say. It was on the 24th of last month. Your Ewoks are going to wreck worlds in the early stages of TB. I mean, only if I get... The thing is, the Ewoks would, but realistically speaking, I don't have a leader. Because these are all R3. But, I mean, these 3 are R9. They would do great damage once Relic Delta comes in. Maybe that's why that one guy was like, Chief Chirper. Chief Chirper. Alright. Bodhi Rook, Pow, Cup, Great Mothers, Fennec Shand, Akbar, Jedi Knight Guardian, Clone Wars Chewie, Pow, GL Ray, Nest. Let's go Invis Nest. Ewok Scout. I already have Ewok Scout. Wampa. I already have Wampa. Zalbar. Already have... Oh, needs his friend Mission. Okay. Mission Vow. I do have Mission Vow. I don't have Mission Vow. I do have Zalbar. Kanan. I'm a Gundai. Jawa. Ooh. That's rough. There's a lot of Bodhi Rook. This feels like it's the same guy. These are 10 seconds apart. Bodhi Rook. And then 20 seconds Bodhi Rook, obviously. I think... Alright. This is the same guy. Look at the timestamps on this. 33:57. So 10 seconds later, Bodhi Rook. 15 seconds later, or 20 seconds later, Bodhi Rook. And then another 17 seconds, Bodhi Rook. That's the same guy putting in Bodhi Rook. So that is not happening, son. That's not happening, buddy. You can't just spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. Defeats the purpose. Jabba the Hutt. Nice. Paplu, Cad Bane, Tarful, baby. Hoth Rebel Scout. Oh, I have Hoth Rebel Soldier, unfortunately. Ugnaught, Tarful, Bodhi Rook. I have a feeling that... Oh, whoops. I have a feeling that some dude keeps on typing in Bodhi Rook. Jawa, Sorty, Ewok Elder. Bodhi Rook again. GL Ray, Admiral Trench, Jedi Guardian, Mando. Logray. Everything else is wrong. Logray, okay. Malicos, IPD and IPD. Come on. 10 seconds apart, 2 IPDs? Nope. It's a trap. Was that you, Foxy? You did Logray, did you? Alright. Captain Athano. GL Ray. Let's change it to GL Ray. Ugnaught. Bodhi Rook again. This is the same dude. He's just systematically going in. I might just veto Bodhi Rook because it's clearly one dude that keeps going in. Rose's Taco. Zori again. IPD. Ewok. I don't think there is an Ewok called Ewok, is there? No. So I don't know. Is that just a vote for any Ewok? Forlom. Forlom? He's not in the game yet. Scorch? I already have Scorch at R9, yeah. Clone Wars Chewie. Bosk. Ugnaught. Young Han Solo. Jedi Consul Quigold. That's one smorgasbord of units. You can have young Han Solo. Snack Bar. Chief Chirper again. Princess Leia. Ah. Bo-Katan Mandalore? Bo-Katan Mandalore, Kal-Katan, and Admiral Akbar. Okay. So, there's definitely some work to be done here to clear out these units. Let's change this to IPD. Okay. Countif. All right. Volume. Let's see. Sort column Z2A. So GL Ray, but we need to get rid of the GL Ray because unfortunately we have GL Ray now. Because I did it off my own back. That's a damn shame because GL Ray would have totally been up there then. Okay, GL Ray is done. Yep, finally! I know, right? Ewok has to be Ewok Scout. I already have Ewok Scout then. Bodhi is actually not a horrible call since the ship, but that guy is definitely the only guy saying it. It's definitely one dude, but let's look at the timestamps. Let's look at the timestamps. So, 10 to 9, 4 to 9. I mean, these could realistically be different dudes. Those could be different dudes. I'm going to leave Bodhi. So basically, we choose the top 4. We choose the top 4, and then we put them into a Wheel of Fortune. So, apparently we've got 4 Ugnaughts. Where are the rest of them? Oh, they're down here. So far it's Bodhi Rook, Ugnaught, Akbar, and Pow. There are no good choices there. There are no good choices there, guys. Huh. These are the choices of the next R9. Great. Logray. Okay, just for Foxy, I'll add Logray as a ringer. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go spin the wheel, and this will be a ringer. Okay? We'll go to spin the wheel. We'll delete all this, and we'll go... What is it? Oh, crap. Bodhi Rook, Ugnaught, Akbar. Bodhi Rook, Ugnaught, Admiral Akbar, and Pow. How many times should we duplicate this? More? Do we want more than this? And then we'll add log ray at the end. So if I double it again. More than this? I'm going to give you guys a moment. POW probably would be the best. Okay. Do we want more than this or less than this, tribe? More or less? What do you think? Is young Han Solo useful for anything? No, Damien. I wish he was. More? I mean, you can use him in an SM and rope. More? Okay, we'll double it again. We'll double it and pass it to the next wheel. There we go. And then right at the end, I'm going to go log ray. All right. So there we go. This is our wheel. Remove them all and just add log ray. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, buddy. All right. This is enough now. We have 65 entries, one of which is log ray. The Wheel of Pain. This will be our next R9 sub goal, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You ready? Let's turn the music off. Oh, God. Fucking Ugnaught. Oh, that was probably the worst unit of the whole lot. That was the worst unit. There was no probably about that. Was the worst unit we could have picked. That was the worst unit we could have picked, guys. God damn it. Fucking Ugnaught. Oh, God. All right. Ugnaught it is. I mean, Sam, unfortunately, the way that these R9 sub... Fuck Naught, yeah. The way these sub goals work, for me, is over here, if I was to grab this, right? It's every 300 subs we do it. So we're already 123 away. 123 more subs on Twitch, and we will have to R9 Ugnaught. So I have to hope that we just have a crap month for subs. Crap couple of months. Because screw that Thuggy. Thugnaught. Oh my god, and I'm now going to have to find a picture of Ugnaught. Ugnaught. Alright. It's not... I don't want to use Queel, because it's not Queel. I don't want people to... Now is not the time to be subscribing. Thank you, Abiva. But now is not the time to be subscribing. One step closer to R9 Ugnaught. Oh, God. Alright, I need to find not Queel. Not Queel Ugnaught. Oh my god. Because if I was to... The thing is you do a Google image search for Ugnaught and all you get is Queel. All you get is Queel. Alright, let's go to Stream Elements. Let's see if I can update that little tab over there. Streaming Tools, Overlays. Up goal. I can't believe we're going from Darth Bane to Ugnaught. I don't think there's ever been a bigger drop-off. Like, ever. I don't think there's ever been a bigger drop-off. What is going on here? Settings. It's not that one. Ah, change image. Upload image. Ugnaught. Let's get Thugnaught in all his glory over here. Submit. Why is that being weird? It's trying to move the whole bloody lot right now. Okay, you know, whatever. Just save it. There we go. We now have Ugnaught. Stupid Ugnaught. Ugnaught has nothing on Queel. Eric, you're not wrong, my bro. Gotta get on Twitch now. Steelhawk, don't you dare. At least now... Oh, actually, I need to update the sub goal as well. I need to update our metrics for the sub goal. Goals. So we are at 178 out of 300 already. That is so horrible. Chugnaught over here. His name is Ugnaught with an A, not an O. I know. That's how we spelt it. That's see? It's over here. Ugnaught. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. Can I take my sub back? No, you can't, Pavel. I'm sorry, bro. Your sub is for life. Call a mulligan. I wish I could. No matter who would go in the wheel, it would be a drop. I mean, to be fair, Kaicho, you're absolutely true. Out of the choices we had there, they were all net losers compared to Bane. There is no... I mean, look at it this way, guys. Look at it this way. Alright? My Ugnaught... He isn't even level 85. He's gear 5, no abilities, and level 50. So this is actually a big job. Best you ban GLD before he sees it? I mean... That would probably safe, but the only thing that would be good, I might as well take him to level 85. I might as well max his abilities. Is that if GLD does come round and does do GLD things and drops GLD levels of subs, at least then it will be like a band-aid. You just rip off the R9 Thugnaught band-aid and we can all move on with our lives. And we can hopefully move on to better things. Eventually, if I play this game long enough, I will run out of bad R9s. And I don't know what we're going to do when it comes to the R10 universe. I think we just keep it at R9, right? We just keep it at... I can't just be like, oh, well, just R10 stuff instead. Why would you say such mean things about Ugnaught? What did he ever do to me? He did nothing to me or for me, Bubba Joe. That's the problem. Just for fun, spin the wheel again? Alright, cool. I'll spin the wheel one more time. Remove Thuggy, and I'll spin the wheel. I would have much preferred POW. Guys, you have no idea how much more I would have preferred POW. That's probably the best choice out of all of them. It's not Logray. Logray is... I don't even see where is Logray. There he is. That's Logray. Down at the bottom. Hanging around by the bottom. Ugnaught is a good first R10. Quen. Get out. Out. R10. Absolutely not. No way, Jose. Do POW then. We won't tell no one. Oh, Victor, I wish, bro. But if I don't have... If I don't have my integrity, then I don't have anything. I don't have anything if we lose our integrity. R10 Tarful. Night Fox. Listen, bro, I have enough over-relicked Ewoks as it is. We've been over this. And look, I would like to, like, R9 my Jabber or my JMK or my Slacker or my C. I'd like to finish off the GLs to R9, if that's okay. Can we not do Ugnaught and instead do, like, Slacker? Can we all agree right now that we can undo the R9 Ugnaught and just do Slacker instead? Hey, Andy, how you doing, bro? You're eager for Tron Ares coming out in a few days. Yeah, I'm going to go see it with my brother and our friend in 11 days. A beaver is like, I did not sub for that. You can undo R9 Thuggy for log ray only. Mate. I don't, Womprat. No, I do not. No, sir. Get going with the UG. I mean, we have to hit the sub goal first. We have to hit the sub goal first. That's the issue. Grab yourself a tissue. Boom, 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 bap, boom. No take backsies for me, no take backsies for you. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, if I don't have my integrity, beaver, I don't have anything, right? We can agree to those terms, but only if you agree to make a non-journey, non-conquest character as your first R10. Non-journey, non-conquest character. Ah! What was that? I got scared.
Dave tipped £371. Do direct donos help get you to the sub goal of a glorious R9 Ugnaught, or is this cheating?
Dave! Okay, so... Dave? Sir? Hold up. For those that didn't catch that, I don't know what that second bling was. That second bling was a little bit weird. For those that didn't catch that, let's just do that one more time.
Dave tipped £371. Do direct donos help get you to the sub goal of a glorious R9 Ugnaught, or is this cheating?
Yes, Dave, that is cheating. However, do we just R9 Ugnaught right now and start the process all over again? That's the Dave is trying to be the band-aid here, guys. Are we just gonna R9 Ugnaught right now? I'll put it to the tribe. What are you saying, guys? What are you saying? Well, what are we saying, guys? Do it? Do I have the materials? We'll find out. We'll find out. Yes. Power's a test. Do it, do it, do it. Alright, I think everybody is kind of saying do it. Everybody's saying do it. Alright, for Dave. Here we go. My guild is going to look at me. My guild is going to look at me and there will be judgment. There will be judgment. But here we go. Let's pump this game volume higher because we want to hear these. We want to hear these clicks. Ugnaught from Gear 5. From downtown. Ugnaught going through the gear levels. Into relics. The guy with the least amount of tags in the world. No synergy with anything ever. Here we go. Somewhere Melch is smiling. Oh god. 3PO is shitting himself right now. Yep, he's about to be taken apart once again by R9 Ugnaught. Going over to Relic 3 with the arc welder. It's going to weld so many arcs together as a team, as a unit. This is probably going to prevent me from R9ing my Maz day one, but hey, when in Rome. R5 for the Thuggy. R6 for the Thuggy. Can we make it? Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. Electriums. We need Electriums. That's not going to be enough. Oh, I can't believe I'm breaking down all this gear for R9 Ugnaught. Alright, R7, here we go. R8. Oh my god, I think we're gonna need some more mats here. $21 out of 20. 11 out of 20 over here. I mean, I could just use these. What?
Dave tipped £129. I meant 500, so just rounding it up. No idea what happened there. Anyway,
Dave.
all hail Ugnaught.
All hail Ugnaught. Thank you, Dave. You absolute mad lad, mate. It's a good job we haven't had characters come out, because otherwise I would not have the resources to do this. R9 Ugnaught. We did it. And the goal for the month hit. Thank you, Dave. You're amazing, dude. Thank you so much, brother. I've never been more conflicted in my life. I've never been more conflicted in my life. Alright, we need a new form. We need a new form. Oh my god. Frickin' Ugnaught, bro. The most expensive Ugnaught ever. We've just hit the R9 sub goal for Uggy. We have a form. Oh my god. we have a form, he says. Give him some 6-dot mods. That would be a terrible 6-dot mod. I might be able to. Yeah, I could probably do 6-dot mods for these. You know what? You know, this is the kind of day that we're living in. These are our 6-dot mods. I'll take one of these. These are our 6-dot mods. Yep, you can get one roll. You might get speed. Who knows? These are our 6-dot mods. One of them's bound to hit speed at some point, right, guys? Right? One of them's bound to. Oh, flat offense? Great, yeah, cool. Oh, more flat offense. Perfect. That's just what I wanted. Yep, okay, and still no speed. Yep, okay, cool. So one of them is bound to hit offense at some point, right, guys? One of them's bound... eventually we'll hit something other than not offense. No, not speed. Okay, we'll just roll potency forever. This one has to hit speed because it's the primary, so... here we go. We'll get him to 6-dot mods. This is why other people have better mods than me, is because I do stupid shit like this. There you go. 6-dot mods on Thugnaught. What's my favorite team to use? Ugnaught. Solo Ugnaught. It's my favorite team. Malicos. Sea Malicos is my favorite team. But yeah. I was paid to do stupid shit, Calidus. You're absolutely right. Kit Fisto next, says Finn. No. He needs to be modded to be used in GAC. I'm not. When am I going to use Ugnaught? He literally synergizes with nothing. Deal physical damage to the target enemy. This attack deals 100% more damage to droids and inflicts defense down for 2 turns. Deal special damage to all enemies with a 70... it doesn't even stun... it maybe stun droids. Not even unresistably maybe. Just maybe stun droids. One step ahead. 9% evasion for each droid enemy and gains 25% turn meter whenever he evades an attack. I mean, if there's a full team, 45% evasion is quite nice. Does he have evasion mastery? He doesn't. He's got accuracy, crit avoidance, and damage. At R9, he's got 86k health and 54k protection. And 7k... oh my god. I'm so GG's attacks can't be avoided, so... GG's attacks can't be avoided. God damn. They did, Gavin. They missed out on facing off against Ugnaught. They pre-balanced Afro with this kit? Yeah, I think so. Don't worry. He will solo Omicron Droidica after Relic Delta. I mean, if I'm facing off against an R5 droid team, maybe he can do something. This is the least text I've ever seen on a character. Light side, support. Why is he a support? What does he do exactly that's a support? Nothing in his kit screams support. You might as well just made him an attacker. Thanks, yeah, I love it. What is it? You know what the weird... Does anybody want to take a guess at the weirdest Christmas present I've ever received? He looks like an Ethcoff lifter to me. Anti-droid specialist. Ugnaught faction when? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. An Easter egg? That would be a weird Christmas present. Zerko with the turkey hat on. That's just Zerko, isn't it? He doesn't do damage either. He doesn't, no. Mental support. Emotional support. Yeah. Emotional support unit. Ugnaught is my emotional support R9. An Ugnaught statue. I mean, he might as well be a statue in my game. A bottle of non-alcoholic beer. That would just be an insult, Born, rather than a a weird present. Now, the weirdest present I've got. I'll see if I can find an image of it now, and I'll bring it up. The weirdest present I ever got was one of these. Hold up. One of these from my grandmother. You ready? It was a cheese slicer. It's to slice cheese. I was 16. I was 16 years old, and my grandmother got me a cheese slicer. I was like, thank you. I guess. What's going on, Thisk? Thank you for the raid, sir. Careful where you use it. Don't you love toasts? Yeah, what? But this is to slice cheese. She was hinting towards becoming a chef. No. Also, very not sorry. Hope you know it's most of you. I do, Dave. I do. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you have the most glorious sideburn dude in the world. I know, Dave. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. I do. Look at the mutton chops on this guy. And look at that snout, too. You could grate cheese through that snout. It's amazing. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, sir. You slice cheese to put it on toast. I mean, I usually grate cheese for my toast. Spin the wheel? Night Fox, we're not just gonna spin the wheel again. You just want log ray. You just want log ray again. We would need at least another. We would need to at least like replace all this. We'd have to replace it all. We'd have to replace all the Ugnaughts with a replacement unit. So I'd have to go back over here. And it would have to be Akbar. So it'd have to be... Oh no, Akbar was already there. IPD. Or Nest. Or Mando. Or Bosk. Hey, Karth. Flared base is best. It's a sex toy. I don't think it's a sex toy, Karth. It's a very dangerous one. Perfect gift for a 16-year-old, said this Dutchman. Yeah. Akbar will be meta in a week. Tarples isn't on there. No, he's not. Hey, perfect score. Might as well R9. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, Dave. Considering everything you just did, how about you add a unit to the R9 list? We got rid of Ugnaught. What's your replacement? If you're still around, Dave, what's your replacement? Any unit that we don't have at R9. And it can't be Ugnaught, obviously, because we have him at R9. Mando would actually be a decent R9. It's not BAM, it's OG Mando. Unironically, Akbar will become more useful with the B-Wing being in the game. I mean, more useful? Yes. We'll see what Dave says now. He might have called it quits. It is getting late. What GL don't I have at R9? I've got quite a few, Dave. JMK, Jabba, Slacker, C, I think. Let's just go Galactic Legends. These are my non-R9 Galactic Legends. Jabba, JMK, Slacker, C. I mean, I can only hope that you'll choose a GL. What are your GLs not at R9? Ah, that's great. That's really great. How about you do Chief Chirper? I hope someone clips Ugnaught getting to R9. I hope so too. JMK. JMK it is, Dave. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's great. JMK. We've actually got something that's not shit. Alright. So once again, these guys, and we'll get it to 64. And then we'll add Logray at the end just for... Just to make our good friend, Mr. Night Fox, happy. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready to once again go balls deep? The B-Wing Akbar's worth more than just for fleet? Oh, just for fleet. I was like, more than just... No, he's still terrible. Alright, okay, here we go. Logray is right at the end. Here's the ringer. Here we go. Hands off the wheel. Where does it land? Pow! I'll take Pow. I'll take Pow. Pow is okay. It got so close to JMK. Where was Logray? Logray was miles away, I think. I can't even see Logray, but he was definitely in there. It's the only way we could have 65. So Pow it is. Oh, top left. Ah, there. There's Logray. There's Logray. Poor Maz. Yeah, Maz is definitely not happening. Okay, so Pow it is. I now need to change my screen again. Pow Star Wars. I need a nice little image of Pow. Yeah, that's a lovely image of Pow. Let's use that one. Pow. Right in the kisser. And now I need to go over to Stream Elements. Where's my Stream Elements? Oh, I might have closed down Stream Elements. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, let's do it. SWGoH widget. No. Marquee? Might be the marquee one. No, it was SWGoH widget. I'm just a silly little sausage. I wasn't expecting today be the day that we R9 Ugnaught. But then, you never do. You never do expect today to be the day that you R9 Ugnaught. Oh, it doesn't like that file format. Copy image. Let's open up Paint. Pain with a T. Sakala. Pow. Pow. Upload. Submit. There we go. Save. We now have Pow right in the kisser. There we go. We now have a Pow, guys. And I need to reset the subs, though. I'm resetting those subs. I'm going to reset them to 100, though. I'm not going to go all the way back. That would be crazy. There we go. Cool. Back in business. Well, I can't lie. I got to go. No worries, brother. Good night, Mosmos. R9, because all the other pirates are R9. Yes, pretty much. Pow has a ship? Yes. He does now, right? Isn't he part of the Rogue One ship? Is that right? Is that right? Is he part of the Rogue One ship? He is part of the Rogue One ship with Bodhi Rook. The fastest R9 in terms of sub goals? It might... I think we've done it once before. I'm pretty sure there was a stream. There was a stream where GLD was here and we went through 2.
Dave tipped £500. Just let him do a decent character FFS. Like Farm Boy Luke. Everybody loves that tenacity bonus.
Dave, what? What does that even mean? Are you... Shit. I think I have to do POW and then Farm Boy Luke. Well, no, I have to do POW and then I have to do Farm Boy Luke is the next one, or do I just do Farm Boy Luke? I'm confused. I'm confused. Just let him do a good one for fuck's sake, like Farm Boy Luke. Shit. I'm confused, Dave. What did you mean? I have to do one now. Well, that's the rule, is I get a week to do it. But is it that I have to do Farm Boy Luke now, or POW now, and Farm Boy Luke becomes the next one? Because that's fucking crazy, Dave. Like, yeah, either way, it's crazy. Can we get some W's in the chat for my boy Dave just blowing holes in people's faces? Jesus Christ. What? W's. Jealous of the R9 Farm Boy Luke. Karth, don't you have an R9 Farm Boy Luke? You do not have to do Farm Boy Luke. Oh, thank fuck for that. Alright, but we have to try an R9 POW though. Okay. Shit. Okay. Good. Out of all the things to be short on, I think chromium transistors are the easiest. Good. We have the chromium transistors. Alright. I mean, we're finishing off POW. We're doing POW because fucking... We can just about... Oh no, yeah, he's Relic 5. So we don't have to worry about the early levels. You should at least buy POW dinner first. Oh no, Electriums. Okay. We can work through this. We can craft some stuff. 3 of those. And, craft some stuff. And 3 of those. Okay. We might not be completely up the crapper. 2 of those. Two of those. Okay, so if I go... Nailed it. Has anyone thought how they will mod Maz? No, not yet. What else am I missing? Oh no, Zimbiddles! Zimbiddies! Get out the biddies for... Oh god, this is gonna be painful. I mean, that's a lot of Zimbiddies. I guess if I can't gear things, I can't gear things. 7. Impulse detectors are now screen... Oh! I'm gonna need more, though. Didn't mean to do that. Characters. POW. Your guild is going... Yeah, my guild is probably looking at me going like, Scribe, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, here's the painful tier. Here's the painful tier. Girder keypads. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend this currency. Yeah, if only End or Escalation gave me that crap. I need 14. Cool, done. I need 20. I'll do. There we go. To ban a jacked blaster rifle. Okay, so we've done 2 sub goals today, guys. I cannot do another one. There's no way I can do another one, but I think given the situation, Dave gets to pick the next R9 sub goal. All right? Dave, you get to pick the next R9 sub goal because you do. All right? This is, you know. Dave, I will tell her the good news in the morning. She can have the bog seat of her dreams. Dave gets to pick. Dave, what's the R9? What's our next R9 goal, dude? What's our next R9 goal? She'll be so happy. She'll be so happy. Saving my money for the anniversary packs in about a month. Well, I've just blown through all my resources on R9 Ugnaught and R9 POW. What would I actually like to R9? What would I like to R9? Well, if you'd asked me a week ago, I'd say Ray, but I did her of my own volition. I would like to R9... probably Slacker. Probably Slacker. I mean, to be honest, I'd be happy doing any of the GLs that I've got. After Dave says Farm Boy. Shouldn't have told you that. All your motherfucking GLs, you trash bandit. Karth knows. Karth knows. Clone Wars Chewie. Can't wait to laugh at what CG does for a 10-year anniversary. Oh, yeah, everybody gets a full R9 roster. Wouldn't that be a thing? Vote? Okay, so should we just put all 4 GLs into a spin the wheel? And then a week later the game closes. I hope not. Should we just do this? We can go JMK, Jabba, C, and then Slacker. And then we can just go boom, 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 boom. 64 entries. All right. Okay. And farm. No. 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 It's going to be a GL this time. You fucks. It will be. 2 honorary Farm Boy Lukes for 66. Guys, you all right. You know what? You know what? Fine. Farm Boy Luke and Logray. All right. There's one of each. A Farm Boy Luke and a Logray to bring us to entries level 66. If it lands on either of those, I hate you. Okay? I hate you all. But I will honor it, maybe. Better fucking not. All right, here we go. Probably the worst one, but it's a GL. We're doing C. There we go. Thank fuck. At least it wasn't Farm Boy Luke. I would have preferred Logray over Farm Boy Luke. But there we go. C is our next one. All right. And that is a pussy. Sith. Eternal. Emperor. Swugger. Let's just get a little little picture of C. Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of changing this the SWGoH picture. That really is first world problems right there. That really is first world problems. Image, settings, change image, upload an image. This one. do 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 do. We now have C. All right, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it for the long haul. Why is my music not playing? Come, music, play to your heart's content. There we go. You could rig it if the farm boy Luke... No, but why would I do that? Why would I do that after Dave has so generously, you know, paid for a bog seat, and so much more besides? It was very close to Jabba. So hope this is rigged. If it was rigged, do you think I would have just R9'd Pow and Ugnaught? I mean, Pow is not that bad, I'll be honest. I mean, is Pow the greatest? No. He's got a level 12 mod equipped to him right now. Poor Pow. But there we go. Big W's for Dave. That was freaking awesome. It was. It was. Dave is a legend of the hall. Of the hall? The Holotables. The hall is also a great place to be. You could rig it, film... I mean... I keep looking at my whiskey. I keep wondering why the whiskey's gone. You've almost caught me in GP. Johnny boy! How much are you whaling, sir? How much are you whaling, good sir? I whale a healthy amount. Or an unhealthy amount, depending on your perspective. And you're catching up to me? Oh god. Why is the rum always gotten? I don't know, but today has been an uplifting stream. That's for sure. I still need to finish setting my defense, despite everything. I'll hit 14 million one day soon. You're close, aren't you, Foxy? Because you are normally quite close to me in GP. People just waiting for the picture. No, no more. 13.8? Yeah, you're very close, Foxy. You're very close, buddy. It was nice to break 14. Hang on. Is it... Okay, so the last two things in my guild chat are me upgrading Ugnaught to R9, me upgrading Pow to R9. I'm waiting to see if anybody says anything. Your 85k GP from the 10 million club? Yes, Hitter. Yes, bro. That's the way, dude. That is the way. Oh, we have stuff to purchase over here. Stuff to purchase. Good, good, great, fancy. Oh, yes, the weekly episode shipment store is reset. We can buy all our Omicrons. If Dave is still in the chat, Dave, if you want me to do any particular Omicron, I'll do an Omicron in your honor. Let's get those attenuators. Let's get those carbonite circuit boards. Those bronzium wirings. And those electriums. And the rest can all suck a dick. Please pick a TB one. I mean, that's Dave's choice. I've arguably had a whiskey too many and need to be up early tomorrow, but have an awesome night. Hey, good night, Dave. Please remember that being awesome to other folks isn't that hard. Dave, you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, sir. Have a wonderful night. Make him do a Conquest Omicron. There's only sortie left to do. Don't make me do that. He doesn't have to name a single one. He doesn't have to name a single one. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm spending currencies. That's what I'm doing. Oh, well, I need so much of this crap now because I just spent it all. Hero Dave, you know it. The hero. Come on. I think I just had my raid payout, so it was probably a good job too, all things considered. All things considered. Grab it. What's the Omni choices? I mean, I have a lot of Omnis. I have, like, any of the GAC Omnis, you can pretty much guarantee that I've got them. Any of the TB Omnis I won't have. I obviously don't have Phalanx's Omni. I do not have Sorty's Omicron. But pretty much any TB Omni can be done. Most TW Omnis, most bad GAC Omnis. Oh, okay, yeah, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, actually, so if we go Omicron ability upgrade. Oh, crap. So these are the characters that can have an Omicron on them. I wish I could get them all on one screen for you, but I can't. I forgot that this filter was an actual thing. I forgot that this is how we got one for Reva, one for Jar Jar, 3 for Cal. I'm not putting 3 on, I'll do 1. 1 for Queen Amidala, 1 for Bo, 1 for... Appo's got 1? Oh, is Appo a TB Omi? Dapper is... Must be TB, must be TB. That's 1 GAC. That's a TW1. That's TB. That's... Hu Yang's. Is Hu Yang's TB? It is. Marix is an amazing TB1. Hunter, I have no idea. Vane, probably a TB1 again. Tarples must be TB. Phalanx is Galactic Challenge. I think you'd be kicked from your guild if you put the Phalanx on. They might. They might. Quadmay deserves the last one. She does. She does. I am missing that one. If that's the one you want it to be. This one does. I don't even know what this does. Whenever an ally uses a special ability, they gain bonuses based on their role. Attackers gain offense up for 2 turns and call another random ally to assist, dealing 20% more damage. Healers and sports gain protection up 50%, stacking for 3 turns, and tanks recover 25% health and protection. So I can do that one if you want. Absolutely. Queen Amidala is on the table. If that's the one you want, let me know and you lock it in. Phalanx Omi the worst? Is Phalanx Omi worse than an R9 Ugnaught? No, I not in the current climate. It's much easier. You can much easier stomach doing an Omicron than an R9 unit, in my opinion. Like, we get Omicrons a lot easier now than we used to. We get Omicrons a lot easier now than we used to. But R9 units is still expensive. Boopy, boopy. I'll scroll this down just in case you want to see the bottom half. See the bottom. I have a lot still to place, but it's nice sitting on 140 Omimats. I think I'm about 240 at the minute. I tend to Omicron every new unit unless it's got a TB Omicron. Like, I'll do every TW and every GAC Omicron just sight unseen. I'll just be like, get it. But I don't tend to do TB Omis, as you can see. And I only did Padawan Obi-Wans recently, so. Do I have Farm Boy Luke's? No, I don't think so. Where is my Farm Boy Luke? Where is Farm Boy Luke? Am I going mad? Where is he? There's no way I have Farm Boy Luke's. The fuck? Oh, it's because he still needs a Zeta. It's because he still... I haven't even done the Zetas on Farm Boy Luke, that's why. Yeah, I haven't even done the Zetas on him, so he's not even showing up. That's the super secret strats, guys. Just don't apply the Zetas. I mean, he said Queen Amidala. He said Queen Amidala. Yeah, we got 231 right. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. Queen Amidala, done. Thank you, Dave. We nailed it. He probably needs a Zeta first, so it doesn't show. Yeah. Dashes actually doesn't affect his ship. Yeah, not all of them do. Not all of them do. It's kind of a weird world we live in. It's kind of a weird world we live in. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Cool. It does actually affect it. Oh, sorry. Adds 1 speed. Oh, well, that's interesting. That might be useful in the current meta. Who knows? Who knows? That might actually be useful. I'm definitely going to struggle to get Maz to R9 in a... No, I think I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be able to get Maz to R9 in a week. 6 days? 6 days is plenty of time to get an additional R9, maybe. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up there for this evening. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Thank you all. I really needed tonight. So I apologize for the lack of content that's come out of my channel. Like I said, I've been in my head a lot. I've been over-worrying and over-stressing myself into paralysis. So thank you for being easygoing and wonderful company. Dave, been incredible. Incredibly generous. We're going to wrap it up because it is late for me now. And it's a work day. So, guys, it's been awesome. I'll see you all tomorrow for GAC, though. Make sure you swing around tomorrow for the first round of 3v3. It's going to be a clusterfuck, I'm sure. A really good one. If you could hit the like button before we leave, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Big love. Phone your moms. Yeah?